Now, I want to ask you about this one, the Bunnings sausage sizzle. It's an Australian institution, and it's won lots of praise for this national fundraiser where they raised $600,000 for the bushfire victims. Vegans, however, have sparked a very fierce online debate, some saying that consuming more meat is simply contributing to climate change and the risk of more bushfires in the future. Lawrence, hands off the sausage sizzle, I say.
Well, $600,000 for those who have suffered from the bushfire and bushfire victims. I think that's great, and it was a great initiative by Bunnings to do what is essentially a very Australian thing, and that is the sausage sizzle. I don't agree with the idea that there's a time and place for argument, and so if vegan protesters want to point to the sausage sizzle and say, hey, meat contributes to greenhouse gases, contributes to climate change, contributes to fire, which is a very tenuous and long argument, then they can do that. But essentially, there is a place for politicking, and if you want to make everybody hate you, fly in the face of a fundraiser for bushfire victims. Yeah. I mean, in terms of vegan politics, it's just bad politics. And also, I think as Australians, we all know that there's no meat in sausages. So their argument is completely defunct. There's bits and pieces, there's sawdust, they're delicious. I love them. Yeah. If it was a food source that I could live on for the rest of my life, I would choose it. But really, vegans, you need to take your one little faces away from this one and maybe protest somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't think there's much sympathy for this at all, is there, Anna?
Absolutely not. Back off vegans on this one, I say. Absolutely.
Back off. Good on you.
Back off vegans. I mean, honestly, the humble Australian sausage sizzle, demonising it, that is just a step too far. It's nuts when it comes to ideology.
I mean, don't make us feel guilty about A, eating a sausage, and B, raising money to help people out.
That's right. It's $600K cash in hand. They're going to distribute it to farmers affected by drought, bushfires, all of that. You know, there's not much sympathy for vegans in this. Australia, I mean, we may get into a fight over this, but Australia contributes 1.3% to greenhouse gas emissions globally. What percentage of that would be the humble sausage sizzle from Bunnings? It would be absolutely minuscule.
Yeah, it's a tenuous link, as you said, Lawrence, and I think, yeah, just leave it alone.
That number is wrong. We contribute a lot more than 1.3%.
It's
just a government massage, but let's not get into that right now. That's a ScoMo. That's a ScoMo furphy, that one.
It's a number.
Okay, let's agree, shall we?